Guys, got us a Kozmo deck profile, and this deck just came out, and this set that's coming out, so it's going to be released this upcoming Friday, and I actually managed to get all of it, but minus 3 cards and proxying them now. So we're going to get into the deck profile, and it's an interesting deck, and it is way different than everything I've ever played in my life, so we're going to get into it. First, we got 3 of the Searcher. Her name is Kozmo Farm Girl, and she's Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz, but she's related. It's sort of like Star Wars, the way it looks. And basically, she's an emergency teleport target, and whenever she hits for damage, she searches for any Kozmo card. And then I'll show you some cool combos in a second. And then our other utility targets are 2 Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit. This card, you discard it, and whenever something face up is activated, and you destroy that card. So it makes Scout and things like that. Don't do anything, and lose 1 turn. 3 of Good Witch, Kozmo Good Witch. She's pay 500 life points, and you book a Moon Monster. And also, I forgot to tell you, these have the same effect. During each player's turn, you can banish them, especially when any monster level like higher than they are. So this one says 4 or higher, and this one says 5 or higher. So basically, they can climb a little hill, and this one can banish to some of the Good Witch, and the Good Witch can banish to some of the other ones. It's pretty neat, and it can cause a little quick OTK in some situations. 3 of Slip Rider. This is like a little spaceship, I guess you explain. When it hits the board, or special summon or normal summon, it destroys a spell or trap card on the field, and it can do some cool stuff too with the field spell. And whenever it dies, you can banish it. It's destroyed by card effect or by battle. You can banish it from the graveyard and special summon anything lower than it, so a 4-star or lower. We got Forerunner, and he is 7 stars, 2800 attack, cannot be targeted by your opponent's card effects, and that's key. It can't be targeted by your opponent's card effects. And whenever he dies, you special summon anything lower than him in levels from the deck. And during your standby phase, you gain 1,000 life points. That's it for the Kozmo cards. There's only 5 total cards for the deck, 15 total. 2 honest, so whenever your monsters try to get ran over, or your farm girl, she hits for damage, you search, so this helps. So does this, but I was trying this at 2. Jurageto, during your battle step, you can special summon this card, gain 1,000 life points, which helps because you gain life points, and it's a body. And whenever you want to, you can pop them off, and a monster gains 1,000 attack. And this is the attack card, 2 Trap, 2 Spermelio, and everybody knows this is like something I usually take in a lot of decks, but it searches for the card that outs Claws, Trap 2 Sharp Nightmare, and Bottomless, which really hurts them. That's it for the monsters. 3 Kozmo Town, it's the field spell, and whenever it's destroyed, you search for any Kozmo card, which is cool with the Slip Rider. You can pop it off, and you get search. But once per turn, you can target 1 banished Kozmo monster, and you can add it to your hand, and you take damage equal to its level times 100. And you can also shuffle as many Kozmo monsters back from your hand from the deck and draw that many cards. 2 Terraforming to search out a field spell, because it's very important for cycling. This is a proxy. It's just one of the cards I like, and it's a spell, so I use it for. These are 3 emergency teleport, and as I said, you special summon the monsters that I talked about earlier, and it's a quick play, so you can do it during your opponent's turn, and you can also pop off during your opponent's turn and roll back her with the Slip Rider. We got Upstart Goblin for consistency purposes, since we don't have 2 terribly many monsters in this deck, and we need to dig for the Farm Girl. Same for this card. You can banish a Farm Girl and add it back to your hand, or banish any of them and add it back to your hand with the field spell. Or you can also just get it out. 1 Raigeki, 1 Dark Hole, and another tech card, Galaxy Cyclone. This card is basically there for, we don't want multiple MSTs, and this card is kind of really good because it's not like Alucard. You can pop it face down, and then whenever you want to, you can pop this off and blow up your field spell and search, or a Floodgate. That's it for spells. Bottomless and 2 Nightmare Hole for the Mermelio targets. And this card just tells Trishula to suck a dick, and basically their entire deck. So they don't want to play Yu-Gi-Oh! On this whole board. 1 Warning, 1 Torrential Tribute, and 1 Mirror Force. I'm really tempted to bump this up right here to being another copy of Mirror Force or Stolen Mirror Force, because those cards are just really good right now. Mostly Mirror Force probably for the boards. These are just generic really good cards, and I might, when I side deck, it changes. 40 cards. The extra deck really doesn't matter for this deck outside of random situations. Vista Dweller, Exton Knight, Sharp Fortress for OTKs. It's very random, but you can actually do it. Dark Rebellion Dragon for getting over big monsters. And we got Castell, got Tomas, Diamond, Volcasaurus for game, Durandal, just really good card. Because your field spell, you can make them pop it, basically. I got a Dragon, Volcasaurus mostly. Michael, because they're light monsters. We got Black Rose, Clear the Blood, OTKs with Wyvern, Clearwing, just generically good. And then we got one Leo. You can also throw in other things like A-Star Synchros. This extra deck is very versatile. You can throw a bunch of stuff in it, and probably Thought Ruler or Crimson Blader, and then you have Ancient Fairy Dragon, which is also an option. We got 2 Lancia for Mirror Match, Infernoid, Ritual Beast, and Necros. Thunder King, Searcher decks. We don't search too terribly much, so this card doesn't really bother us. 2 Ice Hand, 2 Fire Hand. This is very unexpected for the meta. This card just wrecks Cleave, and it's just really good in general. And the deck, and this adds to the theme of floating. 1-time space, searchable. It's good against BA. But we really don't have to worry about BA because we have an untargetable 2000 point monster that floats. We also have 2 Mistake. Stop searching. It doesn't hurt us that much. And we can pop it off the Galaxy's icon. It's really cool. 2 Shadow Imprisonment for Shaddolls. And 3 Mystique. Thanks for watching, and this deck's going to get a lot of support, I feel like, in the future, just like BA did, and it may become one of the best decks in the meta. We have a few problems with this deck right now. Digging for your actual engine so you can get it started. So we need a few more monsters and a few more ways to dig. So I might implement a few cards to see if I can dig farther deep in the deck, maybe Chicken Race or something. Thanks for watching, and peace.